This world is out of balance.
Why do you persist in troubling me? All I want is to be left alone with a steady stream of wine flowing my way. Is that too much to ask in my own tea house? I am Yes?
You should speak to Dutong. See if you can get him to No problem. We have two sorts of wine here. The Imperial Seasoned Spirits are a lot stronger. One bowl of that is worth 3 bowls of peasant's wine. And if Dutong gets... One drink for Master Dutong... One drink for Master... Good. We'll get him to admit he's a cheat and a...
Greetings and salutations. Welcome to Master Dutong's tea house. What can I do for you, my friend? The writ? Why waste time on such a dry and boring subject, my friend? Can't you see the drink is flowing? Look at how busy my tea house is. Isn't it glorious? Put the writ out of your mind and join the party. Mingle. Enjoy yourself. Everybody should have a good time at Master Dutong's tea house.
You should speak to... Nope. The... Good.
Greetings and
You should... No problem. The One drink for Master Dutong coming up. Anything else I can do for you? Good. We'll get...
What do you want? You come to mock me? Come to laugh at the tragedy that is the life of Three Sheets Dutong? No, not the writ. Let's not talk about that. It's my secret shame. Just the thought of that writ brings tears to my eyes. It tears at my poor, miserable soul. Yeah, that's what I need to do. Confess my sins. Then I'll feel better. Oh, I'm a despicable person. A bad, bad man. The writ, it's a fake. A forgery. I made it all up!
Boss, what are you saying? I better sober you up.
God! Oh! God! Oh, I hate that restorative potion. Oh! That stuff tastes like vomit baked in a glaze of goat hair and garnished with a sprinkling of horse dung. And now I have the strangest memory, as if I... Oh no. Did I say anything to you, stranger? Anything about, oh, I don't know, an imperial writ? What? No, I never said any such thing.
I heard what you said, Dutong. I knew you cheated Mother Quan out of this place, and now we have proof. You can't get out of this now.
Ah, I see what you're after. Oh yes, Three Sheets Dutong was not born yesterday, or the day before that. Indeed, we are speaking the language of commerce. I will give you a great deal of silver to keep this little secret from getting out. Lots of silver for both of you, if you keep quiet about this.
I don't know, Dutong. I could really use the silver, but Mother Quan is such a nice old lady, I'm just not sure what to do. Right, of course. What was I thinking? Old Mother Quan's a good woman. She deserves to have her tea house back.
Boss, people aren't gonna like us when they find out what you did. Maybe we should get out of here.
That's the smartest thing you've said since I hired you. Let's go.
Well done. It'll be nice to have old Mother back in charge again. You should tell Mother Quan she got her tea house back. Now things can go back to the way they were.
I knew you would make the right choice. We share the same master, and he taught us both well.
God damn. 20 ass and 2 bullshit.
Hello again, dearie. I hope you're having a nice time here in my... I mean,
his
in
shoulders.
Master Dutong's tea house. A forgery, are you certain? That scoundrel! No wonder he left here so fast. Cheating an old woman out of her hard-earned living. The very nerve. People, listen to me. Master Dutong has left. For good. And thanks to this brave young man here, the tea house is mine again.
Hooray for Mother Quan! Her tea house is back in business!
You've given me back the only thing I ever cared about. And you've done a service for this town, too. I'm going to turn this place back into a respectable quality tea house. I don't have much. The only reward I can offer is my humble thanks. That and a promise that you will always be welcome here at Old Mother Quan's.
Only thing she ever cared about. Dun 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 dun.
Praise the Emperor! Old Mother Quan is back in charge, and I'm back steeping tea where I belong. No more giving out bad advice for me.
Praise my ass. Praise me ass, what should it done? Okay, Minge.
Welcome, stranger! Welcome to beautiful Tian's Landing. Isn't it a glorious day? Oh, I know, people complain and grumble, but honestly, I think they're overreacting. Things can't be that bad, right? After all, you're here. If the town was truly doomed, would we still be getting visitors? Ha, I think not. In fact, I think your presence here is a sure sign that things are looking up. Soon, all our problems will be solved. It's just like I kept saying. People call me Li Shun the Talkative, though I have no idea why. I'm actually a basket maker. In fact, I dare say I am the best basket maker in all of Tian's Landing. Of course, with the dam open, ships can't navigate the river. So, I have no supplies to make my baskets and no customers to buy them. But am I worried? Of course not. My children only need one meal a day. After all, they're small. And my wife can take a third job if necessary. I know things will turn around soon. Denial? Preposterous! Sure, half the people have moved away, and those who stayed have mostly given up hope, and the entire town is running out of food and silver. But does my optimism mean I'm in denial? Of course not! I mean, none of the buildings are on fire, right? See? Something good. Just like that, right off the top of my head. I admit that some see our Imperial Minister Shang as, well, not entirely competent or capable of dealing with our problems. But somehow things will work out. They always do. Of course, I will gladly converse on any number of topics. It's a fine way to pass the time on such a beautiful day. The Great Dam's been opened and the river level has dropped. Ships can't navigate the river and nobody can fish. But I think people are overreacting. Basically, we're suffering some minor inconveniences, which I'm sure will soon be resolved. Still, there are a few alarmists who scream and cry that our town is dying. Can you imagine? They have no faith in the Emperor, nor in Minister Shang, who is in charge of Tian's Landing. I am sure the cunning Shang has a plan to save us. Of course. People call me Li Shun. Of course. The Great Day. I'm always happy to talk about Tian's Landing. We may have a few minor problems, but I'm sure Shang, our Imperial Minister, will find a way to solve them. A splendid question, and one in which I am particularly well-versed. It is a fascinating tale that dates back to the blessed first Emperor of Jade, Sagacious Tien. Before he was emperor, before there was even an empire, Sagacious Tien was a young man, fond of wandering the countryside. One day he stopped, weary from his travels. He lay down to rest beneath the shade of a cool tree and had a marvelous dream of a shining empire. This dream drove him to create the Jade Empire as we know it. To honor the memory of his dream, he returned and built a summer palace in the spot where he had stopped to rest. In time, a town, this town, sprang up around the palace. Well, that was long ago. Over the centuries, the castle fell into ruin. But make no mistake, Tien's Landing is where he had his dream. The castle proves it. Yes, but there used to be, many centuries ago. All evidence of it may be gone now, but just knowing it was here once is all the proof I need. Other villages try to claim the Emperor had his dream while crossing their lands, but I know the truth. Tien's Landing, my hometown, is the birthplace of the Empire. Enjoy your stay in wonderful Tien's Landing, where things are never as bad as they seem.
What a guy. What a creature. What a man. Bald fuck.
Always a pleasure to talk. You have some understanding. Return.
Oh, damn it, sleeping. El Fukir.
Irkana, o Nikasuri Irkwana no Kasa Iriroro.
It is not easy to be Minister Shang, beset with troubles and doom, and now interrupted by some difficult stranger.
Difficult, how dare you?
Truly, can you not see that I am busy watching my career slide into oblivion? Minister Shang simply hasn't time for your petty concerns. I have problems of my own. The Ministry of Harmony, which oversees taxation and execution, usually in that order. But poor Minister Shang oversees nothing in this dying town. Nothing but failure. This backwater pimple of a town lives off of the lake created by the Great Dam. But the Great Dam is open and the lake is dry. The town is dying. Under my supervision. I have nary a clue. Unless... very well, you've convinced me to talk. It is dangerous to say anything, but I am a brave man. It was that horrible Inquisitor, Lim.
Glue.
Lim oversees the Lotus Assassin operations in this area. A few weeks ago, he came to town and demanded a key to the ruins. Then his men went up there and opened the Great Dam. Inquisitor Lim has his assassins searching for something, though what it is I couldn't say. Minister Sheng knows better than to stick his nose in the business of the Lotus Assassins. I didn't want the town to panic, so I kept Lim's presence here a secret. Better the peasants think it was ghosts. A much less terrifying idea. Some brave soul must travel through the old ruins, which are absolutely not infested with ghosts, and close the Great Dam. The gate to the ruins is locked, but I have a key. I cannot order or even ask someone to go do this. If the Great Dam closes, the ruins will flood. Various assassins and soldiers will be killed. Not good for my career. But if I happen to lose the key and someone happened to find it, the town could be saved and the problem solved without any sanction from me.
It sort of sounds like that you might get killed anyway if that occurred, mate. I don't think they'll be all like, ah, well, he was just incompetent and all our men died. Definitely will not murder you.
What are you talking about? I haven't given you anything. Although I will need that back when you're done. Oh, and I am certainly not going to tell you that the ruins can be reached by heading across the footbridge and out the west gate of town. It wouldn't be proper.
If you get the key back, you can't claim having lost it.
Minister Sheng remembers when flyers were reserved for the wealthy elite of the Imperial City. Now pirates use them to raid the countryside. Disgraceful. I suppose in theory you could find a flyer at the pirate camp upriver. In practice, however, I doubt you would find the pirates very accommodating. I suppose Rue the bosun is mad enough to take you if he's drunk. Yes. Rue is surely the only one who would make the trip. And then the pirates would kill you. I recently saw a large fleet of flyers pass by. Minister Sheng held out hope that they had come to escort him away from this demeaning post and back to the Imperial City. But the flyers never stopped in Tien's Landing. They headed upriver towards the pirates' camp. No doubt they went there to refuel, though where they are now I could not say. The pirates are just one more affliction that plagues this troubled town, and yet another headache for poor Minister Sheng. They raid the surrounding countryside, swooping down with their flyers to capture slaves. Do you know how bad it looks when someone under my jurisdiction is captured by slavers? Fortunately, they haven't attacked the town itself yet. Gao, the man I hear is running them, knows that would draw too much attention.
For someone supposedly incompetent, noiseless, this man knows quite a lot and is willing to go on a bit of limb.
The drunks clogging up the streets aren't pirates. They're only traveling merchants, sailors who were trapped here when the dam was open. Minister Sheng finds them to be an annoyance, but not a concern worth worrying about. If the dam is closed, they will simply disappear. Not like Gao and his pirates. Yes, I believe that was his name. Gao. An unsavory character by all accounts. There are even rumors he is connected to that infamous crime syndicate known as the Guild. The pirates have been operating in this area for many years, or so I was told. However, things became much more serious when Gao took over. The pirates started using flyers and gathering slaves at an enormous rate. I imagine things are very unpleasant over at their camp. Not that I'm willing to go take a look. Are you accusing Minister Sheng of neglecting this problem? It's not that easy. One can't simply point and say, the pirates are over there. Well, actually, one can. But the only approach is by river, and no sane bargeman would be willing to risk such a journey. Sane people don't go looking for the pirates. They avoid them. I suppose Rue the bosun is mad enough to take you if he's drunk. Yes, Rue is surely the only one who would make the trip. And then the pirates would kill you. Rue announced 3 days ago that he was going to close the Great Dam, but first he stopped at the tea house for a bowl of wine.
Oh, that guy.
As far as I know, he's still there. Minister Sheng Excellent. Truly good news. I haven't anything else to do. I'm still hours away from committing suicide.
Jesus, guy.
Ah, my favorite subject. Ask, and Sheng, Imperial Minister of Harmony for this entire region, will let you bask in the glory that is me.
Like the Skyrim Imperial Elder Scroll Morrowind guy behind that.
Don't! Why, how dare... Yes, you are right. I am minister of this bleeding pus pool of a town. And yes, it is because I am in disfavor. Are you through? Because you haven't yet picked on my appearance or my family history. Why stop short of completely obliterating the last little bit of dignity to which Minister Sheng clings? Woe to Sheng that his sole ally is an uneducated simpleton. The Ministry of Harmony oversees taxes and executions for this entire region.
That was not what I expected. Taxes and executions harmony. What is this, 1980 ass?
Judge Fang, the Chief Minister of Harmony. He didn't want me anywhere near the seat of power. He sent me here, an exile as unjust as any in the history of the Empire. Jealousy! You see, by the rosters of the Imperial bureaucracy, I am next in line for Fang's job. It was only a matter of time until Minister Sheng ascended to his position. Fang does not think much of me, so he banished me to this remote branch of the Ministry of Harmony. Now one of his lackeys will take my rightful position as his successor. The shame! Since the Great Dam opened and the lake drained, there has been a ship trapped in port, and the sailors are growing increasingly rowdy. Some of them got drunk and set fire to the Ministry of Harmony's office. That is the ruin of it over there. What can be done? The sailors want to leave as badly as the town wants them gone, but until the dam is closed, their ship isn't going anywhere. I'm sure Captain Ing down by the pier would offer you some sort of reward to close the Great Dam and free his ship. That is what we in the Ministry of Harmony call a hint. The humiliation. Oh, please, ask away. Minister Sheng, that's Imperial Minister Sheng of the Ministry of Harmony, has nothing better to do than act as your guide to local customs. A ship was in port when the Great Dam opened and the river drained. Now it is trapped here. The sailors behaved for a time, but now they've gone mad with boredom. I'm sure Captain Ing down by the pier would offer you some sort of reward to close the Great Dam. Minister Sheng may be banished to this festering boil of a town, but I refuse to learn anything of its history. There is far too much for me to worry about as it is. Ask your questions of the old fool who crouches on the north side of the square, muttering to himself about the old days.
I like this guy.
Directions? Are you taunting Minister Sheng? This is not the Imperial City. One could hardly get lost in a place like this. Just look around and you'll find what you seek.
Usually this kind of character is, with that sort of attitude, also incompetent, but this guy seems like he could easily be competent and actually have control over stuff, but he's just weird.
Minister Sheng needs doers, not askers. What has happened to the helpful but silent peasant that was once a staple of the Empire? It is true I am knowledgeable and well-traveled. Very well, let me elucidate. A giant among men, superb, the best emperor ever. Surely he will soon allow me to return to the Imperial City. Surely. Of course, I hold all the Emperor's advisors in the highest esteem. Death's Hand serves the Emperor, as do we all. He is a trifle terrifying, however. But I respect him. Oh, yes, I respect him so very, very much.
Yeah, you asked me to drown his men.
Oh, I miss it so. And it misses me, I am sure. A grand place, but I fear I shall never see it again. Even the mention of the name brings sorrow to Minister Sheng's heart. Please, let us discuss some other topic. Recollecting the grandeur of the Imperial City in these mean and meager surroundings is too cruel a tragedy to bear.
Oh, yeah.
Yes, yes, go and leave Minister Sheng alone to ponder his troubles. Now go close the great dam, and I never said that.
That's so sniffly. I get the coughs again as soon as I start the streamings. Ass.
I must remain vigilant. The blighted forest.
Oh,
Go safely.
yeah.
Sipasayer ki unir, Quanur Kshinor.
There he is.
Onu
I'll go and fuck the damn NP. God damn. I'm sure this is gonna be a fine place. It saves itself. I should do a proper save as well.
This place feels all wrong. Can't you feel it? It's like the very air is unclean.
What's this about draw distance?
If you can't feel it, then this feeling is as magical as it is foul. We should be on our guard.
Phantoms? A booga booga. Just backhanding a ghost. God damn. Go wear a hat elsewhere. Pirates? Pirates?
We hurried down as quickly as we could, but I see you had the situation well in hand. I'm impressed. Not many people can disperse the spirits of the dead with any ease. They grow worse by the day, and I've almost given up hope of finding a solution. My
That guy back
manners
there
desert
has
me. I
Molyneux,
am Lord Yun, owner of
Morrowind
this
head.
land, and charged by the Emperor himself to keep it safe. You should turn back south to Tien's Landing. This is the safest part of the Great Southern Forest, and even it is polluted with these strange ghosts.
Not hair, he's got that head shape, what's he called? The drug fiend. You work for Imperial.
I suppose no one knows this land better than I. Very well.
Hey, that guy.
What did you need
You
to
see
know?
him? This is Asian brother.
This region is known as the Great Southern Forest. As I said, the forest stretches for miles to the north, east, and west of here. This specific area is known as the Pilgrim's Path. These hills house several small shrines, and a large temple lies at the top of the path that begins with these stairs. As it stands, this is the only part of the forest that's even vaguely passable. Coming from the Imperial City, I had no choice but to take a flyer to Tien's Landing.
Flyer?
Things have worsened in the past few months, which is roughly the time since the trees of the forest started to look sickly. Before I flew here from the Imperial City, I heard rumors of more and more ghosts in the outer provinces, but I foolishly thought them exaggeration. The forest is polluted with ghosts of all types, and they are only growing in number. As you must know, ghosts can only be dispersed, never destroyed completely. This region is known as the Great Southern Forest. As I said, the forest stretches for miles to the north, east, and west of here. This specific area is known as the Pilgrim's Path. These hills, as it stands, this is the only Things have worsened in the past few months, which is roughly the time since the trees of the Before I flew here from the Imperial, the forest is polluted with ghosts of all types. Of the vast expanse of this forest, this area, the Pilgrim's Path as it is called, is the safest. I hoped that coming here might help me learn why this forest is as it is, but that seems a lost cause. If things don't improve soon, I shall have to abandon this camp and fly back to the Imperial City a failure. That would be unfortunate. Oh, nothing that matters now. It was a fool's hope to think I might learn anything. I am tasked with safeguarding any lands that I own, and this land is far from safe. To admit failure would be unfortunate for my house. If I'm lucky, I would lose my lands. If not, my life could very well be forfeit. I certainly came here by flyer. It was the only way. Wait a moment. You don't look like a pilgrim or one of the poor folk trying to escape Tien's Landing. Would it be out of line to inquire as to what brought you here? Lotus assassins? You have picked a dangerous quarry. Compounding the problem, they likely took him to the Imperial City. Trust me when I say that there is no safe land route to the north. This path is barely passable, and the forest is crawling with ghosts. Even caravans employing skilled warriors have been forced to turn back under these ghosts' assaults. I could only reach Tien's Landing by using my flyer. They're quite common around the Imperial City. The trick is to obtain a wind map that allows you to navigate the air currents over large distances. Acquiring that chart was a hard-fought battle, I can assure you. The Lotus Assassins keep a tight rein on those precious documents. Indeed, though you would also need a flyer with enough fuel to manage the trip. Those are in precious short supply in this area of the Empire. Then again, you seem resourceful, and I believe resourceful people find ways to get things done. Perhaps you could get something done for me. If so, I might be persuaded to foolishly risk the Lotus Assassin's wrath by making a copy of one of their precious maps.
Oh, copying a map, not handing it over. What magic is this?
The deal is simple. Find out why my land sickens, why it is home to so many ghosts, and you will have your map. Two things threaten the entire length and breadth of this forest. The trees blacken with disease, and ghosts flock to this place like no other in the Empire. I suspect that these things are related, and, more importantly, that they're related to a fox called the Forest Shadow.
Yeah, I bet this guy doesn't even destroy books after he's read them.
She is a powerful spirit that has long been an ally of my family. Personally, I've had little to do with her. My father and his father before him, however, felt strongly that she should be revered. They considered her the true guardian of this forest. She is a powerful being, one my father considered the guardian of this forest. If this place is filled with ghosts, then I suspect that it is either because of or in spite of her. Just that. She is a fox spirit, and thus one of heaven's tricksters. The fox can take on the forms of men and women, and will often do so to test us. Personally, I don't think they have any right to deceive us, but my father felt that our family's good fortune came from just such a test passed long ago by an ancestor. Some sort of ancient alliance in which she was guardian of the forest, while we owned the land in the world of men. She is a powerful spirit that has... My father and his... I think something is wrong with the Forest Shadow, and I want you to find her and figure out what is happening. Once we know that, we'll have a clear idea of what we face.
Shouldn't you do that if...
A noble sentiment, but when I look upon these trees, I'm afraid that you may have to destroy her. See what you can learn first, then we will act if it is necessary. Make your way up this ancient trail, and when you come to a fork, take the left path. That will lead you to a temple built long ago in the Forest Shadow's honor. Once there, find my hunter Spearcatch's Leaf, if he still lives. He claimed to remember some sort of ritual that my forebears used to contact the Forest Shadow.
Why wouldn't you know that?
You might also want to keep an eye out for some small shrines that are scattered about the forest. Some of them are said to react to magic or
You should
charges
have written
of
that
chi.
down. Why does some random guy know?
I was beginning to think there may be no cure for this place. Your arrival has given me some small measure of hope. Find Spearcatch's Leaf at the temple above and see what he has learned. Your wind map will be waiting when you find a cure.
Thanks, guy. What do you have to say about this? I can't select her. Ugh. So fucking awkward.
Is there anything you need? I'll... No, I didn't have anything pressing on my mind. Although your company is always welcome. We seem so far from anything familiar.
Dear God, your shoulders.
Strange enemies, troubling plots. I will be
Semicolon
glad when we
user.
can leave this place to find Master Lee.
I think Lee might be a shitter though.
Be well, my friend.
I had a think, and I think the reason he had Gao in that
This
place
forest is so troubled.
was
We were
to
well sheltered
have
in
him
Two
do what he
Rivers to
did.
not see any of this.
Looks like there. Take.
You will be crushed.
One less kind of guy. Dolly hit his mate. Ja, piss off, Gust.
My body's
Wonder how this works. Strobe, it looks like. Them bones. Eh? Why?
My body is healed.
My brother. My body's telling me, oh yes. Bye-bye. $80 bone money. Wasn't there a different way? didn't know this was Died End. I'm Ostless. Oh, he's been chased by ghosties. Monkey doesn't give a fuck. What?
White demon, ice shark. White demon. White demon.
Well, that one homing. So I need to go there. One of them has a healing projectile. A homing projectile, the other one doesn't, so I guess. I guess I can maybe just block it.
My body is healed. White demon.
No, I cannot.
The ghosts attack everyone. They are mad with madness. Thank you for keeping me safe.
Yeah, it took a few timelines.
This poor soul has been in the forest too long. He feels wrong, just like the air here. It's disturbing. He seems simple as well. I wonder if the horrors of this place have touched his mind.
You have come from Tien's Landing? There are many ghosts here. You have to be fast to get around them, and quiet, or they will hear you. I come from the inn.
Wait, is this Ed Marcus?
You must take a message to the town for us.
Is it?
Things are very bad. We starve. The ghosts cut us off from everything. But we are still up there. Tien's Landing must send people to help.
Please be Ed Marcus.
Many people should come to the inn to help us. They can't let us starve.
Probably have been the last game he did before he retired then.
You would be welcome there. They would have you for a most fun stay.
Legitimate.
The inn lies above, on the path to the right. No, I should return to the inn. They will want to know you are coming. You should come with me. I can take the message down later, and you will be safe from the forest shadow and her ghosts. She is a wicked fox spirit. They are tricksters, all of them. The trick she plays kill now. You should stay away from her. She hurts us when we leave the inn. Oh, yes, they must be. She hunts us, and these ghosts hunt you, right? Isn't that the same? She's dangerous like these ghosts. We're all afraid of her. She is a wicked fox spirit. They are you should... That can't be right. She is dangerous. You should go to the inn to be kept safe. That's the only way. I will go back the way I came. Knowing that there are others here, I will be all right. I must go back to the inn to tell them. You should follow the path to the right, not the left. Left goes to the temple, and the forest shadow will kill you. Come. The inn is this way.
Rooted. What if it has 3 asses? I'm just a bald fuck from a bald family. Spare me this hair from my headule area. The guy had weird eyes. No Skirling? Look at that.
White demon. You will be crushed.
Jesus. I seem to just die immediately whenever I turn into that.
White demon.
Should probably do that one last. I have the steel.
You are weak. Spirit Thief, Ice Shard. Spirit Ice Shard. Spirit Thief. White Demon. Spirit Thief. Ice Shard. My stop. You are. White Demon.
Ghost Lord. Ghost Lord. God damn. What an ass fight. Maybe I could have done this.
My body.
My body.
Body is healed.
This headstone guy.
My body is healed.
For now. What a biggin' guy. Oh, we need Kimball. Man's got one arm. What a guy.
How can you fight so well when all you do is drink?
It's harder to drink your watered-down swill than face those ghosts. Is everything in this damn forest missing the good parts? No, hey. That one's got all his parts, and they're even attached. Finally, a challenge.
Wait, no, that's not a... Damn him.
I sure. Long sword.
Guess I can't outspeed him.
You will fall now.
Die.
You're no ghost. Hell, you're barely human. No one has ever withstood the axes of the Black Whirlwind before.
I've seen blacker.
I'm pretty sure I thought you were a ghost. That, and you looked like you might be able to hold your own for a few moments. Turns out I sold you short. Easy to do when you're as tall as I am. Anyway, I'm guessing you must be here on Lord Yun's business. Can't imagine why anyone would come here otherwise. You'll want to talk to Spearcatch's Leaf. He's Lord Yun's man. I'm just the hired mercenary.
I am so very sorry. You must accept my apologies. He is uncontrollable sometimes.
Keep your apologies. That was amazing. Spearcatch's Leaf is no warrior. He doesn't understand the thrill of victory.
You've just had the unexpected honor of defeating the Black Whirlwind, the self-styled deadliest mercenary in the Jade Empire. The tales say this man once stormed an entire fortress alone, naked and screaming his defiance into the night.
Ha! Scared the tar of those border guards. But they botched the story. I was naked, screaming, and I was dead drunk. Pretty much the part you'd expect. Makes them curl up in shame, if you take my meaning. There's dozens of them. But if you didn't recognize me right away, you must not have heard them. Now really isn't the time to share them. I'd need about 5 bowls of wine and a soft patch of ground to even get started.
Yes, I'm Spearcatch's Leaf, Lord Yun's lead hunter. I learned a ritual from Lord Yun's father, and I had hoped to use it to ask the aid of the Forest Shadow. I've set the fires and the furnaces are ready, but one of the key crystals is missing. Without it, we can't even see what these furnaces are supposed to do. I examined the area when I realized that the crystal was gone, and I stumbled across some strange tracks that lead in the direction of the inn. I don't know. They look like bare human feet, but the tracks were closely spaced and bore a strange gait, as if a child made them. A deformed child. If there are still people there, then whoever took the crystal might be there as well. But just be careful. You were there to witness it and yet survived. This is very strange indeed. If we can reach her, we can find some answers, though we will have to be careful. I don't think so. You'd have to be quite strong to pull the crystal loose. It doesn't make any sense to me. But then, what in this place does. Make your way there. I will stay behind to tend the furnaces. If you need more information, supplies, or even training, you know where to find me. I have a small stock of supplies, and I can also train you to be more precise and focused in battle. My name is well earned, some tell me. Have a look and tell me what you need.
Spear, I thought this was
I'm collecting the silver to honor the men we lost to these accursed
very
ghosts.
pointy penis. Hmm? Mm-mm-mm. Mm. 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 Hmm. Hold on. Hmm. 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 Internet, is this something I'd want? Hmm. I guess. Hmm. 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 No, these are nice, but that one in particular makes it kinda ass on money. Mm. 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 Hmm.
Look, I'm no good with forests, trees, or temples. If you want to talk about that stuff, Spear's your man.
Spearman.
You know how it goes. You wander the countryside, maybe set fire to a few fields, pass out behind a barn, get chased by farm dogs. Before you know it, you're here, talking with you. It gets me the ladies. Ah! Of course not. Just look at me. A lady's gotta be damn drunk before she'd be impressed by my name. Well, there was that time during the fall of the Nine Fathers, when I would crash down on a town like a black storm of death, rending flesh from bone. I was a force of destruction. The streets ran red with blood, and everyone I approached screamed, "The Black Whirlwind is here!" It might have been that, or maybe I thought it up when I was drunk. Either way, it stuck. Ah, I attack just about everyone I meet. We just got it out of the way early. Now, we'll get along just fine. I don't suppose you have any wine on you? Good. I'm going to see if I can find some hidden stocks of sacramental wine. Tastes terrible, but it does the trick.
Fucking alcoholic. Summer and winter. Color of the ass. Afferman. Okay.
Storm dragon. You resist. You resist. You resist. You resist me. You resist.
Resist, eh?
Wait.
Can't see anything's health bars anymore. Well, let's try this. That does seem to fuck with them.
Spirit thief. My style is superior. White demon. You will fall now. Spirit thief, spirit White demon.
No. The gums up. The gum load. Wow.
There's something not right. This place feels all wrong. The forest is the same, but it's stronger here.
Spirit thief. My style is white demon.
Fucking homing us. DK reached.
My body is healed.
Let him go. Oh well.
My body is healed.
Fucker did the old Ellen Eve.
I watched in awe as you dispatched those things. Not many of your kind can deal with ghosts as easily as you did.
My kind.
No, no, no. Heavens, no. You are a warrior, are you not? Bound by honor and given strength by training. Is that not the noblest of classes? No apologies needed. These are stressful times for us all. But I forgot myself. Welcome to the Pilgrim's Rest, traveler. I am the Keeper, as they call me. Tell me, did you happen to come across one of us on your way up here? We sent him not long ago to search for help.
He died.
It was the Forest Shadow. She's taken another from us. We hoped we had found a way to deal with the fox, but we were wrong.
Is this, what's his face again? That voice actor? Newspaper guy.
Some. She does not attack us here at the inn. Those few we have dared send out to the forest do not return. We have tried so hard to find a way to end the fox's attacks. She must be stopped. We thought we were close, but no. Two people cannot move as quickly as one. This path is dangerous, but he was willing to brave it. He may have seemed simple to you, but he was a brave soul. He ran in the hopes of bringing us food and help, of course. Some. She does not attack. We have tried so hard to find a way to end the fox's attacks. She must be stopped. We thought we were close, but no. We are not like her, and thus she hates us. There's no reason to a mad fox, no reason you would understand. Perhaps the ghosts have driven her mad, or maybe it's her rage that changed the trees. The only way to be sure is to stop her. Well, that is quite the thing to ask, isn't it? Quite a thing indeed. How are we to know we could trust you? We do not trust the hunter at the temple, for instance. That is why we will not give him what he seeks. Yes, we have the missing crystal from the temple. We have kept it here safe and away from the hunter. Because we could not trust anyone else to have it. One of us here in the inn overheard the hunter and the big man, who are now at the Forest Shadow's temple. The hunter spoke of a ritual that would let him reach the Forest Shadow. But he's a fool. He thinks to find the fox and seek out her help. Her help! She will not help anyone, least of all us at the inn. To save the hunter from his own folly, we took the crystal before he could reach the temple. That is it exactly. Whatever the ritual does, if it reaches the Forest Shadow, then we must take the opportunity to destroy her once and for all. He would not have taken that chance. I must know that you will use it for the right reasons. You must kill the Forest Shadow. Do so, and I will give you a half-year's worth of taxes in silver. We are a long way from the Imperial City here. The tax collector's arms are only so long, you know. I have been carefully collecting this silver for years, but the death of the murderous fox is more important to me. Look around even this hill. Surely you can see the corruption. What creature would be powerful enough to cause such a thing? This so-called guardian of the forest must be behind what's happening here. She sickens the trees and summons the ghosts. There can be no other way. The forest shadow must die to save us and cure this forest. I have silver, but money does not grant skill. Not skills like yours. We need your help. Look around even this so-called God. There can be no other way. You will aid us. You must. You are a fool. The forest shadow is nothing next to us. You do not know who you dare to threaten. But you will. Yes, you will. Look upon us as we
Please,
really
no fight
are.
after a long conversation.
Gaze upon our forms and bask in our glory. You should be honored to see the true strength of the cannibals.
It's them! Their corruption is what I've been feeling in this forest. They are vile.
This is what you threaten, human? You think to take the crystal from us, but we are too strong. Too strong for you. We are perfection. Servants of the Mother, an ancient demon of great strength. She has taught us to eat the flesh of humans, and our bodies have grown strong as a result. We are cannibals, and you will be our next meal. You would have made a valuable ally, but you must not be allowed to aid the forest shadow or the hunter at the temple. Tear him to pieces. We will feast tonight on those succulent flanks.
Ice Shard. Spirit Thief. Storm Dragon.
No, still no.
Storm Dragon. My boss. White Demon. Storm Dragon. White Demon. Storm Dragon.
Goddamn.
Storm Dragon. White Demon. Ice Shard.
Oops, no.
Storm Dragon.
No.
White Demon. Storm Dragon. White Demon. My style. Storm Dragon.
I have no idea how much health they have.
Dragon. Longsword. My
What in the fuck?
Storm Dragon. Your weakness ends in death.
Your weekend ends in death.
Storm Dragon. White Demon. My strength prevails.
Nice.
Storm Dragon. White Demon. Storm Dragon. White Demon. Storm Dragon. Storm Dragon. White Demon. Storm Dragon. White Demon. My strength prevails.
That was astonishing. I haven't seen such martial skills in an eatery since the last time I added ginger to my wife's hot and sour soup. Thank you for your great kindness in rescuing me. Now that these beasts are dead, I can finally talk to you. My name is Henpecked Ho, and before you ask, I'm not one of those monsters. They kept me prisoner so that I could seem normal to the customers. My wife is unique. To say that she is as enduring as the wall itself is to do a disservice to her persistence. I could make similar comparisons between the force of her will and the Imperial Army, but I think you have the picture. You have no idea what you're suggesting. The last I saw of her, she was in the Imperial City. I was due back more than a week ago, and if she hasn't torn the place down looking for me, I'll be surprised. That's beside the point for now. I must thank you, as I clearly owe you my life. These cannibals were getting desperate enough to cook even someone as ropey as me. The last thing I needed was to be dragged into the caves below. I heard a lot about the caves from the cannibals. There's something down there they call the Mother, and I think whatever, is what made them what they are. She is some sort of greater demon the cannibals serve. I think she's the reason they're as twisted as they are. From what I overheard, the Mother was trapped in this hill before sagacious Chen forged the Jade Empire, but something has disturbed her. I don't know how or why this Mother of theirs has returned to the world, but if she can do this to men, she must be stopped. I don't know for sure, only that there are many more of them. From the sounds of it, they've been capturing people and changing them. The ones they don't eat, that is. She is some sort of greater demon. That is something I do not know. They would leave the inn and then return. I wasn't in a position to ask for details. Is there anything else that I can help you with? Well, they're cannibals. They were once men, but they were corrupted,
twisted into flesh-eating abominations.
Silly little dribblers.
The keeper, the one who met everyone, including yourself, at the door, had some skill with magic. You might have seen through the illusion in time, but most people never get the chance. They're usually taken, or worse, changed into one of them. They kept me around in hopes that I would make this place seem more normal, and they needed me to help run the inn. They're none too bright, really. I resolved to try and tip off the first warrior who dared come to this place. The cannibals must be stopped. A good idea. Even talking about them makes me queasy. They spoke often about the mother, in the caves nearby. They used this inn as a base and a way to lure people to increase their food stocks and swell their ranks. What they failed to realize is that the forest is polluted with ghosts. No travelers means no food, whether people think this place is normal or not. Maybe they had some plan around that, but I doubt it. They are not forward thinkers, these beasts. How it all ties together, I'm not exactly sure.
Weirdos.
You killed the cannibals up here, but there's more in the caves below. I don't know how they got in or out, or how they took prisoners down there. I do know that they were terrified of something called the Forest Shadow. I'm willing to bet that would be a good place to start. If you're planning to tackle these beasts, I want to help. In my own way, of course. I'm not much with my fists. Not anymore, anyway. But you'd be surprised what tricks an old bunmaster might know. Have you ever heard of drunken master style? I was a master. Top of my game and well known in Phoenix Gate, one of the great cities in the prosperous East. My skills earned me fame, fortune, and a wife. Teaching is all I can do. As I said, fame, fortune, and a wife. I discovered fairly early on that she had opinions, most of them regarding alcohol and my regular consumption of it. I can still teach you, though. She has never expressly forbidden that. I have a few bottles on me right now if you'd like to learn. Pay attention, I don't like repeating myself. Now, when I am with you, I can throw you bottles of wine. You must pick these up in order to use Drunken Master. The effect wears off quickly, but I will make sure you don't run out of wine, as long as you keep the enemies off of me. Now, watch my technique.
Drunken Master. Ah. Oh.
There, you got it. Your job isn't done, though. There are still more cannibals in the hill. I don't know how to get in there, though. The cannibals were dead set against that Forest Shadow. They didn't want anyone going near the temple. Maybe you could find her and get some answers.
Oh,
Well, it must be safer than this place. Good luck. You'll need it, I'm afraid.
Dingfoot. Just seems fine enough. The gum soap. Let's try and restart the game since the fucking health bars are gone. Loading didn't seem to fix it. God damn. Nah, my health bar's still there, it's the enemies. Just feeding Kitty.
This world is out of balance. Spirits grow restless.
I am reborn again and again. I am the will of the Emperor. I am Death's hand.
Goddamn microphone's fucking up more and more often. God damn. Dude's got some cool shit. Stone Star. Charn. The Charn. Hmm. Yeah? The fuck? Okay. Either I just RNG'd into a thing, but that seems like something I should not have yet. Sweat Jesus. Ah. Alphamon. Goddamn. Yeah, that seems like something I did not mean to be having at this point in the game. I mean, that's not the worst bug of all.
Greetings, my friend. Have you had any luck finding the crystal?
Yeah.
Of course. I may be able to shed some light on the forest for you. I know this area very well, as I often meditate here upon my purpose and philosophy before a hunt. She is an ancient fox spirit who has always stood guardian over these woods. But now ghosts gather, the trees grow sick, and she seems powerless to stop any of it. An attack? That's not right. She's never been known to attack anyone. I've hunted this forest on my lord's behalf for a decade and had no trouble. Cannibals? Humans twisted inside by consuming others' flesh? Why would you ask that? It's all the more pressing that you try to reach her then. Cannibals? What could cause men to warp so? I'd almost rather not know. It is true that spirits can grow fickle. Some become vindictive, punishing men for imagined crimes. The forest shadow, though, has been constant for centuries. Cannibals? Disturbing. It truly is. It's an unnatural blackness that develops on their bark. I noticed it some months ago and it spread like wildfire. It is like nothing I have ever seen before.
Well, Tree was helping the ass up.
I still find the news of her attack disturbing. I can see why you would be leery of her, but I can't help but think there's another reason. It is true that spirits... Yes, and why so many? Why here? Rare souls occasionally wander from the path to the underworld, but the forest is full of them. Perhaps it's tied to the forest shadow. We hunters think differently of the two ways, the open palm and the closed fist. A hunter's life must be one of balance if one wishes to excel. To kill without purpose is evil. But if you hunt to feed and clothe your family, you act with intent. The hunter uses discord to achieve harmony. All is in balance. I believe there can be honor inside the closed fist and intrigue behind the open palm. The key is to understand why you act as you do. Balance is itself a choice. For a hunter, it is vital. We must be in harmony with nature if we wish to stalk our prey, yet rely on discord to make the kill. I believe there can be honor in... She is an ancient fox spirit who has always stood guard. What else did you need?
This dialogue tree is weird.
Have a look.
Meow boys. Oh, wabbies. Oh. Bring bong ass.
Greetings, You have it? Excellent. I should return and report this to Lord Yun. He will want to hear this news.
Report it.
I am a hunter, not a warrior. My gifts lie in moving swiftly, silently, and alone. The news must be brought to Lord Yun, and it is my duty to bring it.
What? I didn't pick the coward line. Sounds like he's doing this.
The crystal fits into the central pedestal atop these steps, unlocking the lens arms in the lower furnaces so they can direct light to the remaining furnaces. The other furnaces have colored crystals in them, presumably to alter the light. Lord Yun's father called this the ritual of seasons. A forest, he said, cares about only 2 seasons. The cooler air of winter and the blistering heat of summer are the only things it notices. Winter skies are crisp and blue, while the fields of spring are green. Summer's heat is burning red, while in autumn yellow leaves are seen.
Blue and red, huh?
There are some old tomes in the temple itself, in a stand near the right wall. You might be able to learn more by poring through them. All right. Summer and winter seem to be the key. Black Whirlwind will stay behind to offer whatever help he can. If anyone can control him, it's you.
Hey, I'm not some cheap bottle of wine to be passed around. Damn it, even wine shouldn't be passed, in my opinion.
Lord Yun paid you very well to safeguard his men, and now you're being paid to safeguard his new agent. Surely you don't mean to go back on your word.
My word isn't worth a damn thing. That said, I'm still reeling from actually losing to anyone short of an army.
Look at his little arms.
Let me level with you. I don't lose fights, and I damn well didn't expect to lose one in this forest. Then you come along and beat me handily. Nah. So long as I'm fighting and drinking, preferably at the same time, I think I can let that part where you'd pay me slide. My only rules are, don't touch my axes, don't touch my wine, and don't get between me and my enemies. If you can live with that, we'll get along just fine. Well, you and me and little Miss Magenta here. Maybe she can distract our foes, flush a little leg.
Would you like to see the damage these legs can inflict firsthand?
First foot, you mean?
Feisty. I like that.
Be safe. The spirit's willing, I will reach Lord Yun's camp quickly. If you need more supplies or training, that is where I will be.
Let's go find something and make its day a lot worse. Right. If I'm lucky, something will try to jump me on the way there. Though I bet you've ruined the fun by clearing a path for me already. Maybe I'll take the long way.
Off you go, guy. No support.
Time to bloody my axes.
Fine.
What? What do you want? Why does it matter? I was born by my mother and sucked at her teat like every man. Well, like every man does with his mother. Anyway, by the time I was old enough to swing an axe, my father was dead and my mother disowned me. Of course, killing my father might have given her reason. I think she did it out of shame. My father beat me and my brother senseless, and made our lives miserable. Either way, that was the end of my childhood.
Nice.
Ha! I wasn't brave, I was furious. And he was drunk. It was an easy fight. I traveled a lot after that, begging for some things and taking the rest. Tough times, but not the worst. My axes and my wits kept me alive. Yeah. I had some wits before I got them all knocked out of me. Mostly I just used my axes and my fists. You'd think a 7-year-old might be an easy target, but I soon learned just where to cut a man to make him squeal like a pig. Ah, those were the days. No, we've got better things to do right now. Maybe I'll feel like talking after I've bloodied up my axes a few more times.
Ghost blood.
What do you want from me? I'm here to kill things. You want answers? Ask someone else.
Fine.
I am honored that you have chosen me.
Ah. So purple was a hint here. In this manner. So red and blue. Oh right, because that makes purple. I see. Don't strobe me. Oh, it's that simple, is it? It's even purple there. Yeah, I mean, it's a main quest puzzle, so it can't be hard. Or the dum-dums will get stuck. Oh no. I'm stuck. So, one at a time? No, that one. Oh, right, because I see. Can't split that. Yellow is super wrong though. Wonder if I can swap this while... No. Well, it seems that I am the dum-dum. That is not the one I wanted. Although that's green. Oh, you got that. Oh, what's the meaning? Oh, damn. Am I idiot? It's like I need to either split the beam or some bullshit. But the only things I can interact with are the two up there.
I will. I do not like the area around this place, around Tien's Landing. There is rot here, deep in the heart of it.
You want me
There
to
are
pop those
secrets,
shoulders in?
and there has been much suffering.
I can sort that out.
Maybe I just feel this way because of what happened at the school, or what I fear will happen to Master Li. I just know we must be careful. Be well.
Bye. You too, shit too, motherfucker. Oh, there's another one down here. Dirt. I'm guessing that's the second ray. What a dump fuck. Oh, little face. Crystal, that's green though. Don't strobe me, Froyo. Pew. Oh. Oh no, we're gonna get Atlantis shrunken. And it's gonna get fucking weird, isn't it? It's gonna get so fucking weird. We're going to heaven, oh no. That I knew it'd be bright, fuck you. Is that a penguin? That's a crane. Cranes, mushrooms, urns, fuck 'em. Circular rainbows, which rainbows apparently are.
Do you realize how much trouble you've caused me? I'll be doing paperwork on that fight of yours well into next week.
Soz.
For so long, it appeared you'd be one of the easy ones. Then that whole bandit attack happened, and I haven't rested since.
I bet that hat hides even more forehead.
You have no idea what I'm talking about, do you? I am Zin Bu, the magic abacus. I was assigned to record, tabulate, and itemize the destruction that you cause. No easy task, I might add, especially since you embarked on this wild quest to find your master. Our calculations keep the universe in balance. Without us, chaos, anarchy, utter ruination. Look at your associate, Black Whirlwind. What a nightmare. A whole department can't keep up with his antics. But imagine if they failed to record his various deeds. We would never be able to determine his eventual position on the Great Wheel. You can't just guess at it. You must have records, itemized records in triplicate signed by the Overseer of Carnal Destruction and Disorder herself. Oh, you don't know the half of it. You remember that little engagement with Gao the Lesser? 3,040 pages. I lost 3 assistants on that report alone. Aha! The very reason I'm here, and not back at the Celestial Bureaucracy tabulating your most recent exploits. Apparently, my skills are inadequate to keep up with you. I'm being relegated to a much lower role in trade and commerce. My only consolation is that I will no longer have to track your exploits. I'll be lucky if I ever attain the rank I had before you came along, but I have a plan that just might get me there. And you're going to help me. Instead of trying to find you a buyer or supplier wherever you go, I'm going to provide that service directly. I need you to buy from me and sell to me, if you wish. I already have a supplier, a friend of mine from the Untimely Deaths Department, who was also demoted recently. By getting rid of the other suppliers and buyers, I can save time and be more efficient. Perhaps then I can regain some of the honor I lost through this demotion. In any case, I'll be joining with you, in a sense, to offer you items for sale and to purchase anything extra you acquire. It's a fair deal, I believe. You gain the envious ability to buy and sell at your whim, and I can prove my worth in my new role. Perhaps I will even do well enough to get promoted.
Your prices are going to be shit, aren't they?
Simply call upon me as you would any of your followers, and I'll be there. In the meantime, I have much to do. I'm afraid my supplies are a little low at the moment, but fear not. I will acquire new items as quickly as I can. I should go and see what I can dig up for you. Don't worry, I'll be around. Just call on me if you need something. Good day. Ah, excellent. I have many items just waiting for you.
Kid. That is a weird number. Hmm. 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 What manner of anus in this manner? I haven't fought anything, so I don't know if fucking health bars are back. Like they supposed to.
The forest had a mournful feeling to it, but there's none of that here.
Yeah,
If this is the forest shadow's home, she can't
Oops, sorry.
be behind the sickness in the trees.
There's a lot of foxes with their tits out. What up, tit out foxes? I said one of the people though. Minja's out as well. There's something going on with the texture on their faces and their chests. Ook? Rybort and such.
White demon, storm dragon.
Oh shit, fuck.
White
Well, I did nothing. Ook. Gelfa. Turian Gelfa. Magnesium Gelfa. A man, that was absolutely not a man. Yeah, what though?
Nara ir uk na piers. Kop awuka. Woo weer wak wakir van hier sisa u. Wo ofno aknatinir.
Man, sending demons. They call me Frog Fight Foot. Can I sew with those, I wonder? Probably. Look at this monkey just hanging out. Monkeying. Migi, Grabel, Morgo. Yeah, weapons probably work, otherwise there wouldn't be a fucking screen.
White demon, long sword.
Horse style, yeah, that guy looked effective. Yeah, fuck it. Just end the guy, be able to become him. Seeing a horse skull is always something that does things to a child. My school had one of the my oldest school when I was a kid had a corridor that had a bunch of cabinets in it that just had various skulls. There is though. I remember the cabinet that had the skull. It was the leftmost one in the bottom shelf of a horse.
woo weird wak wak.
And then you see an elephant skull and you're like, this is why people thought there were cyclopes.
My body is healed.
My body. Big numbs. Horse leaves me on fire.
Kop awuka inir. O afawapi. If
Nay. I'll be all like, ass. And you fucking know it. Large, drastic. Gums. Oh, there's a boy. Those are some sturdy mats. Although they appear made of dirt.
O na wir no pauer sufu no son kun no ka uk na bir. Hiruk se hier ka u au ka tia hier.
Look at that boy.
You should ready yourself, mistress. I do not trust them.
Double trunked. And he's surly.
Wire no sati bosi hier ni brak. O wir rufri ni hier ni o son der wiwiti.
A friend who reeks of those beasts at the inn? Do what you wish, mistress, but I will be watching.
O ya wir kaniru. Narawe hier konur no ka uk ya wir.
Hey.
I
mean, 2 tusks. Right.
Whenever I was in the forest, I felt uncomfortable. I think she knows the real reason why.
Yeah, here also here I fiercely go on away. Wa away you are gonikin oh suko here in sair funya. Hier na bertan si funk ni osi konor no ka u ya wir. O na wir no pauer sufu no son kun no ka u na bir. Hiruk se hier ka u au ka tia hier. Zausa sinoni kun no kwa hier ka u na wir. Hier na bertan si funk ni osi konor no ka u ya wir.
Oh, is that lady?
O no wir irfu hier sunur funir so hier irfu.
I thought the blue was just a phantom. Are we having intestinal difficulties?
Even
The
here,
poos.
so weak. The waters cannot bleed forever. Nothing is without end. Not even this world. Not when my power rests in the hands of mortals.
I thought you were just a ghost.
Names are fleeting, given so your kind can point and say, that is mine. All words, names, history, dreams, they die on your lips. What remains after that is beyond you, or is meant to be. Not everything can be owned, not without price. You will pay a debt earned by another. I lack the strength to help you. You cannot avoid your fate. When someone steps beyond their station, others must fall to fill the gap. I hear, but I am too weak to lend aid. Others push above their station, but you are where you should be, though you are poisoned by selective knowledge.
Goddamn,
if you fail in your destiny, your true enemy falls with you. And if he falls, so do we all. You must win. But in doing so, you will lose. It is a painful circle that must be allowed to close. You do not truly have a choice until you confront what comes after. You will be free to act, but there is a cost.
Questo sì, andono usat niga vidno. Sausa fuao years munir isuki, niki au fuir. Nara weir wo yufufu eruf sihir situno kau kauer sun sir woguno nasuir. Wonauir no pair fugo sisi kunisukut. Waweir na weir kuki sir sunno. Koni ubnika uno no kau soir. Akan bautiti sihir. Koni ubnika uno no kau.
Does he have one tooth, or is that... No, that's another one. Oh.
Nara weir wo yufufu eruf sihir situno kau kauer sun sir woguno nasuir. Ukira ni yirnin puno son sinu kau kauer. Koni yu kwan yu ni aweir. O yaweir kanuiru, naraweir kwanur no kau yaweir.
Cannibals suck, though.
Sausa fuao years munir isuki, niki au fuir.
Their diggings.
Tona weir au katia yeir, ognin pier ahasno.
They suck, though.
O nauir no pauir sufu no son kun no kau knapir, hiruk se yeir kau au katia yeir. O nauir no pauir fugo sisi kuni sukut, kwawe yeir na weir kuki sir sunno. Girufiri kunir ni obi. Kersun si yir so yir yuru ani o so yira o yawir. Ukiro ke yero kukisier sier sukut.
Also, I want that tin behind you.
Humans expect all Celestials to be like their flighty foxes, it seems.
O ganshiro que abawa façon zero, o abawa feiro so yero unusunzi.
Woe betide anyone who called me surly back then. The Forest Shadow's brethren have worn away some of my stern nature.
Tonawe ira ukatia yer, ognin biyer ahasno.
It was an honor to become her guardian. She is not like any other fox spirit.
Wonder if I choose to bend these, that I'll be able to ask their forms.
O yawer kanuero, narawer kanor no kaut yawer. Ayer ne nakaye, sinoni takun hono ifir. Tonawe ira ukatia yer, ognin biyer ahasno. O ganshiro que abawa façon zero, o abawa feiro so yero unusunzi. Tonawe ira ukatia yer, ognin biyer ahasno. O nawer no power sufu no son kunno ka uknapir, piruk se yer ka u aukatia yer. Giru firi kunir ni opi yer o shinir. Ukirani yirnin puno son sinu kau kawer. Wono wir irfu iru sunur funir so yir irfu. Wo ya wir irkanu iru, narawe ir kanur no kau kawer. O ganshi iru que abawa façon zero, o abawa feiro so yiru unusunzi. Ukirani yirnin puno son sinu kau kawer. Wona wir no pa yeru fugo sisi kunisuku. Wawe yer nakwe yer kuki sir suno. Ayer ne nakaye sinoni takun hono ifir. Yeah, wir osa yer afifirsi kawona wer. O ganshi rugne abawa façon zero, o abawa feiro so yer unusunzi. O yawer irkanueru, narawe yer kanur no kaut yawer. Narawe yer o yufufu yer ufsi yer sifu no kaut kawer sunsier, ogu no nasuer. O nawer no pa yer ufugo sisi kunisuku, kwawe yer nakwe yer kuki sir suno. Narawe yer o yufufu yer ufsi yer sifu no kaut kawer sunsier, ogu no nasuer. Kaut yawer, sausa kwawa yer sunin yer ipstuki. Wono wir irfu yer sunur funir so yer irfu. Wona wir no pa yer ufugo sisi kunisuku. Kwawe yer nakwe yer kuki sir suno. O kanshi rukni apawa fasun siro, o apawa feiro so yeru nusunsi. Kukiro ke yero kukisier sier sukut. O nawir no pa yeru fugo sisi kuni sukut. Kwawe yer nakwe yer kukisier suno. O nawir no pa yeru fugo sisi kuni sukut. Payer ni nakwaye sinoni takuno hono ifir.
Right, we heard it.
Si sawyer yip sukinani yer wikino.
A lot of voice for very little word.
Ukirani yer nin puno son sinu kau kawer. Tonawe yer aukalia yer. Ognin pi yer ahasno.
They call me Deep Breathe Foot.
I will keep my eye on you, mortal.
Empty? Oh. What's a minute? More fight down whence? Yeah, I hear it. One of the foxes seem to have died here. I say ass. Oh no, it's I'm a hero.
My body is healed.
The body is healed. My body. Kids are like not interested in making a portal to heaven, Dad. Stop trying to teach me these things. But son, you have to press 3 buttons. Dad. Nah. Don't wanna. Pa. Pa. Mabes. Drove me. To some gov. Look at that little cannibal fucker.
This is nightmarish. We have to finish this any way we can.
Change will take you. Soon you will be one of us.
It's eyebrow guy.
So hungry.
What? Who are you? You are weak and impure. You cannot stop the mother or her people. Die now!
Longsword, Storm Dragon. White Demon. My strength prevails. Storm Dragon. White Demon. Storm Dragon. White Demon. Storm Dragon.
No, it keeps doing that.
My style is White Demon. My Storm Dragon. White
Backhand no Jatsu.
Storm Dragon. White Demon. My strength prevails. Storm Dragon. Longsword. You will be crushed.
Is he gonna blow
They're
it?
not human! They're changing us! They're capturing people, changing some and eating the rest. By the spirits, you have to help me. There's no way to stop. I don't want to turn. Kill me.
I don't think I could either. This is terrible.
I can't. No.
Oh, Flayed Man over there. Can turn into one of the fancier ones. No, just a shitter.
Storm Dragon. White Demon.
That guy went very splat. God damn, look at that. Extremely splat. Look at the face on that guy, he's oogling. Most mirrored texture I've ever seen. It's irritating because I can swap styles here, but it'll automatically go to the style I had last when I fought, when combat actually starts.
Kill the filthy thin blood, my pretties.
Oh.
White Demon. Storm Dragon. Resist me. White Demon.
No. There goes better.
Longsword. My body is healed.
You are an anus. She walks over, trying to have me select her, like an interior monk. No, I didn't get the ability to turn into when I killed those. Very boo. Did I go the non-goody way? Seemed so. Oh. Oh. Uh. Yeah.
Storm Dragon.
Hi guys.
White Demon. My strength prevails. Storm Dragon. Storm Dragon. White Demon. My strength prevails. White Demon. Storm Dragon. Storm Dragon. White Demon. Storm Dragon.
Please fuck you.
Storm Dragon. White Demon.
Ah, he ate the ball. What an ass.
It's too late to... Yes, well, it's obvious you two are fine on your own. I'll just wait here.
What? What were you saying? There was more.
Oh, no, you don't. We'll all go together. Besides, I need you to keep the wine flowing. I'm always more dangerous when I'm drunk.
We should move. There could be... There's one there! Are they coming out of the walls? I'll go make sure they aren't trying to cut us off. You deal with the mother.
Okay, I guess bye.
Well, there's no turning back now. Who knows how many more cannibals are down there? When you're ready, let's finish this mother off.
This should be fun. If there's enough of the little guys down there, this could be better than the time I stormed the Fortress of Seven Gates by myself.
Seems like having that many fucking gates in one building is, not the best.
Thank you again for rescuing me from those things. I owe you my deepest gratitude. Is there some way I can be of assistance? As I mentioned, I am but a simple bun master, with a dear wife who has turned my life into a miserable cesspool devoid of humor and excitement. Bless her soul. My wife ensures that I work very hard every day to become the best bun master in the Imperial City, perhaps the best in all the Empire. Though I was one of the most respected fighters in the Empire before I met my precious bride, she made sure that I became something more, or less. My loving wife would knead me into several small dumplings and boil me in hot oil if she suspected I was even speaking to you about leaving her. Life is not all bad, though. I may have lost all my dignity and self-respect, along with my ability to fight, or even make a tight fist. But I am a bun master of some renown.
God damn.
I would sooner return to the cannibals and offer them what little flesh is left on my bones. But let's not discuss such things, if you don't mind. It would seem we have our work cut out for us, but as my darling wife likes to say, when things are tough, quit your whining and get to work. I can almost hear her screaming at me now. If ever you find a cure for bad memories, please let me know.
Well, generally, don't make them.
As you wish. I will be here waiting impatiently if you require anything.
What? What do you want? What do you want from me?
Let's keep things simple. If someone gets in our way, remove them.
Time to bloody my axes.
Okay, I'm not supposed to have Guy with me, it seems. Time to do the old strobe save. Save strobe. Okay, this is getting dire. It seems the trouble might not be with the wire, but the microphone itself. I managed to unfuck it. So what happens is I will accidentally touch the wire leading into the microphone because it's kind of sticking out at the bottom of it, and then it'll start buzzing. Then I have to jiggle the wire until it stops buzzing, but it's becoming more and more frequent that it starts the buzzing. And I fear that at one point I'll not be able to make it stop. Yeah. That's why I sometimes ask if it buzzes, because what I'll see is just OBS. The volume thing will be stuck and sort of vibrating in place, which I assume is a buzz, but it seems to be able to do it at different volumes. And sometimes the lowest one is about the same as the ambient as in here. Oops. So I don't actually know if it's buzzing or if it's ass, which is why I sometimes ask. So lady just fucked off. But I'm not allowed to have any companions anyway here. I figured,
My body is healed.
It's too late to turn back now. We have to finish this before it gets worse.
And such. Automatic save. Art thou the Satan? That ball has legs. Look at his stubby little arms.
Get away from me, you beast! I'll stop the little guys, the big one's yours.
Oh, I see. It's gonna be one of those gimmick fights. He's got walrus eyes.
She's just trying to wear you down.
Okay, maybe not.
Keep doing that. She'll be in for a surprise.
Strength will be victorious.
Mate, please. Alright.
There's no end to them. Just like my wife's cousin.
Keep your head down, bun man. I'm killing things here.
You'll kill us if we don't get out of here soon. Look there. That's our only chance.
Guess Dawnstar's dead then.
Questo sigil angono usat nigra vidno.
She would have to be. That hill collapsed like a bad cake.
Ukiro ke yero ukisir sir sukut.
Ani we sawir. Sawir vasawir.
Zausa sinoni kunno kwair kawona wir. Nik yawir fuir. Uksun kuno sui uir sukut. Nara weir o yufuku er ufsir situno kau kawir sunsir okuno nasuir.
Oh, so if there was a
Well, I
sound or
suppose
anything.
that's it.
You're safe! Thank the heavens. When the earth started to shake, I was cut off from you. The inn's pretty quiet. I think you stopped them.
Oh, you lived? Were you some sort of...
I'm glad we came through here.
Shapeshifter?
Those beasts had to be destroyed.
You should probably go down to his camp and check with Lord Yun. He'll likely want to reward you. The Bunman and I'll make our way back to Tien's Landing. If you need my axes or whatever he does, just call.
Oh, damn nice. $10 points or 25% damage. A burn such. Guy, shop with guy.
I wondered how long it would be before you made your way down here. I'm sure I don't need to tell you, but the air has changed considerably. The forest shadow herself appeared here in this camp while the earth shook. She explained what was happening on my lands. She explained what happened in the inn. Nasty business, that. Glad you had the skills to deal with that. Mother, was it?
I just punched a rock.
That they did. Imagine such horrors trapped under my own land. Here is the wind map you wanted. The copy is near perfect, and I assure you that the assassins will never know you have it. As I said, the forest shadow herself informed me of your brave actions. It was a lucky moment when you walked into this place. Fortunate for us both, in fact.
No.
Allow me to answer that, Lord. Well, it seems that you solved the problem with the forest. That doesn't mean the ghosts will simply up and leave.
I'll punch him.
If we're lucky, then you stop things from getting worse, and time will provide the cure.
We will stay on here for a while. These trees will need tending. Besides, I think I have some old family business to catch up on. Old alliances to reforge, as it were. Indeed, it is. You have my deepest gratitude. I had virtually given up hope, and you appeared like a gift from the heavens.
Don't be alarmed, but the guy behind you is bold.
That map will carry you safely if you can find a flyer with the range. I wish you all the best of luck.
Thanks, lol.
The forest was a disturbing place. Such destruction. It was horrible, even if it was mostly unseen.
Wait, can I?
If you could spare some time, Could we talk about what we have seen?
Sure.
I will answer. I do not like the area around this. Maybe I just feel this way because of what happened. Our time in the forest was very troubling to me. To see such distance between the concerns of men and spirits is something I am still getting used to.
The fox will just fuck
I've
people
been
over.
sensitive to these things for as long as I can
Chaotic neutral
remember,
ass.
but it was not always such a disturbing talent. There used to be harmony. It was very gradual. The world just seems to be filling up with spirits that have no place to go. That this affected even the forest shadow is very disturbing. It makes me wonder how deep the trouble goes, and what mortals like us are supposed to do about it. What do you think? Master Li thought you were tied to this somehow. Can you comfort me? Your appreciation is just what I was looking for, and I am grateful. I know we will do what we can, even if the world moves in ways we cannot fathom.
I just punch things that have
I'm
circles.
glad we can talk like this. It soothes my mind. I hope we can continue another time.
We had a conversation about basically
well, my
nothing.
friend.
Anytime. Can I use this to... I can. Okay, that's much easier then.